Pisces, how you doing? Yay! I thought I'd do a very quick one because I've obviously got Sundays off. So we're going to do a next 48 hours for you guys. As usual, all readings are still being done over on Patreon. That's 2 weekly readings, or now I'm doing weekly and a love weekly and also a work weekly as well. But I will tell you at the end, but Patreon is still open for you guys if you're wondering where I've been. So let's do a next 48 hours for Pisces. Me little fish, what have you got coming up? What have they got coming up for Pisces? Any emergency of messages? Emergency, NHS, ambulance service or something like that? The services, someone that's in the army or something like that. Oh, we're in the army now. Whoa, like the armed forces or something. Force to be reckoned with. Luke Skywalker or something around a Taurus, Life Path 5 or Sagittarius. So financial troubles. So some of you really could be suffering financially here, or the name Nancy or Drew or Andrew, but financial troubles. It doesn't mean that you haven't got any money, but it might mean that you're worried about the future of work and finances here. Okay. So, like I said, Pisces, if you're really struggling with finances completely and utterly, then that means cack livered stony broke, bruv, right? If it doesn't, and it means that you've got money in the bank and savings, it means that you're stressed and worried about what to do for work, okay? That come up in your love life and your work life, if I'm honest, when we was doing Patreon. So, let's see, but I wasn't doing these cards, but these ones are showing me a little bit more. So Pisces, next 48, any emergencies? So she hurt me. So there's an energy of a guy maybe being consoled by another woman, talking about maybe a relationship that they've been in, could be with you, but saying that she really does get on my fucking nerves. She's been moaning maybe, I'm sorry, but I'm also doing guys as well, because it says that she is pissing me off, basically, because of financial troubles, and all she's been doing is complaining and moaning the fact that I'm at work, and there's been arguments either at work or to do with me working when I'm suffering financially, trying to get ahead of the game and worried more about my finances and than I have love life. And now I've been complained at, moaned at, screamed at, you work too much, you don't do this, you don't do that, you're not really good enough for me, blah, blah, blah. So this geezer here might not be talking to another woman, but it could be like a mother, a friend, you know, anybody. But it's pretty much saying, sorry, Pisces, for majority of women that are out there, she's getting on my fucking nerves, Dave. You know, so you know me, I am not one of these people that hold back in tarot. I couldn't give a shit. So that's what the cards say. That's the message there. Take it or leave it. Pisces, what have they got coming up? Any messages that Pisces need to know? They're probably all fucked off, Dave. Unpaid bills, you see, money struggles, money worries. Some of you are in a commitment or relationship, and some of the feminine have been moaning at the fucking masculine for working too much, trying to pay the bills and pay everything, and coming across as ungrateful. Only if that's happening to you. Why are you worried about people, Steve? Sorry. I thought I was still really concerned that YouTube. Sorry, man. I don't really care for YouTube much. Let's see. It's like when you do YouTube, man, like, Steve, how do you look on camera? Hold on a minute. It's like, you're right. It's like when you do YouTube, man, all you can think about is people's feelings that are like, oh, God, that really does sound true, but I don't like that. You know, come on, Dave. This geezer here is sick to death of some of you, right? Let's put it out there. Now, if you're a masculine feminine, right, and you're like, well, I'm the one that pays the bills, I'm the one that's doing all of the work, I'm the one that's doing this, but the feminine is like, yeah, but they're not putting the work in. They're just working. They're not putting the work in towards... This geezer doesn't give a shit. They don't care. Right? So you go. If you don't like this geezer working and maybe worrying about money, leave them. You know, kick the guy to the curb and go and find a better one. You know, it's down to you, fish. It's up to you, Dave. Right, let's go back down on me. Let's see. Darren, I'm not saying the name Darren or Dan. Let's see. Pisces, anything that they need to know. Unexpected love. Ooh, there's a bit of a suave motel coming up here. Could be Jim Morrison. Still stalking the shit out the men, are you, feminine? No, it's normally not the masculines that stalk feminines. Well, depends if you got one. But you're watching tarot. That makes you a stalker. So stalking the absolute shit out of trying to find out messages of why are they pissed off. Well, let's see. Someone has financial troubles. The geezer's had enough and is consoling someone else. Just because the picture shows that he's a bit suave with this bird here does not mean that that's what he is, right? But it's someone and he's saying, oh, Jesus Christ, man, she is getting on my nerves. I got things building up. I got, bills to pay, car to pay, mortgage, house, home, rent, whatever it is that I've got to do, I got to do it, right? And it's kind of like all she's been doing is nagging me fucking left and right. So I'm out, Dave, right? So bam, Spirit could be like, well, we can give you someone else if you want. And then the eggs is kind of like, I need to stalk the shit out of them to see if they're pissed off enough. The fact that they might be looking at someone else because I've pushed them to the limit of complaining at them, that they might be falling out of love with me. So I need to now stalk the shit out of them to see what they're doing because I want to remain in control of what they do in life because they're under the thumb. Nope. No, not this geezer here ain't under the thumb. Some of you feminines here could be kicked to the curb. I'm just saying it. Here, right? Because this geezer could have an unexpected love interest of someone because this could just be a thinking card, right? Like, well, if I can't fucking please you, sweetheart, and you're constantly always moaning, I can always look elsewhere. Because some of them probably do have someone else that they talk to and console to, depending if, like I said, if you're watching, man, right, and you've been really complaining at this person and complaining at them and complaining and making life harder and not easier, then trust me, this person's thoughts are, well, fucking take your skanky ass somewhere else, Dave. It is, I mean, what do you want me to do? Y'all miss me? I bet you ain't fucking missing me anymore, are you? What do you want me to do? This is the way I read Pisces, right? Yeah, I can take it or leave it. I can lie to you, say, well, it doesn't really sound anything like that, and this doesn't really look like the scenario, and keep doing what you're doing because that's really going to help your life. Or I can actually tell you what the cards are saying and stop worrying about, oh, God, subscribers. Fuck that. I don't give a shit. Financial troubles. She hurt me. She hurt me, right? Unpaid bills, unexpected love, stalking the shit out of someone. So, like I said, not all of you. Just because it says Pisces and it says what it says on the tin does not mean that that's what you're going through. If it is been what you've been going through, well, then there you go. What do you know? Financial troubles. 3 of Cups. 4 of Cups. Yep, emotionally distant. The masculine has been emotionally distant and filling their own cup. Feeling, well, I'm really happy. I might have emotional troubles, but I'm still with you. Why are you not supporting me through thick and thin? Yeah, but you're emotionally distant. Yeah, well, I'm a guy. I have to work. I've got to get money coming in. Yeah, but you're not worried about me and my feelings. They're masculine, they're not feminine. 4 of Cups. You'll push this person away, whoever this is. You'll push them to the point of leaving. She hurt me. I mean, what do you know? Because of work. Some of you, this person could even be on the tarot land, like me. Okay? And you stalk the shit out of the person doing that. Here. Getting a few home truths. She hurt me because of work. Could be at work that this person talks to someone. Now, that could be a friend or a lover. Who knows? But they're talking to this person about all the shit that they get at home, about their love life, of what it's like being like it because of work. Here. So is the relationship working? No. Is working? Yes. unpaid bills. Well, that's the reason of why, basically. She hurt me. Why? Because of working on the commitment, but working, right? So some of you feminines have had, you've said too much, yeah? This person's choosing, like I said to everybody, what's more important, work or love, right? Now, when I say work and finances, what I mean is that you're prepared to give up money forever. You don't want any money. You're going to eat out of a garbage can. You're not going to be able to brush your teeth, wash your hair, have a wash, water, food, heat, clothes, fuck all. You're going to run off into the hills naked for love than what you are money. If you're under that aspect, take your skanky ass somewhere else and live out of a tree, because you're cuckoo here. This is the reason why this person's getting offensive, is because they have overheads to pay. Bank loans, maybe, car, mortgage, house, rent, whatever. Here. So they're wise. This is a good geezer to me. They're choosing long-term commitment than what they are short-term. I've told this to everybody. Why is society so full of bullshit? Women look for short-term success even though they look for marriage and commitment. You're looking for short-term success because you're looking for feelings, someone to look after you, to secure your future. Whether you're a feminine or masculine, don't care. Masculines look for work and stability of retirement. Before I'm retired, I need to have strived to succeed and succeed in my job and career and money to be able to secure a long-term life and future for me and you. If you make my life difficult while I'm doing that, you're out and I'll find someone else. They replace unexpected love. Could be someone new coming up for someone. Now, like I said, man, if you feminines are like, yeah, I know, because he's working too much, and I'm going to find someone else that doesn't work at all. Okay. You'll probably find it very difficult to get them and be motivated to find any money, and you'll be supporting them. That's going to be even more surprising than not being able to spend much time with someone because they have a good job or work, right? I'd rather someone that doesn't have any fucking money at all, so I can support them till I start complaining there. Stalking the shit out of the person. A Leo, or maybe an Aquarian. 6 of Cups, because I'm worried that they might be talking to someone else because I've pushed it too far. I'm now stuck at home bored, wondering why they've cut me out, or why they're really showing lack of emotion for me. You caused them to close down. So don't feel surprised for some people. Push them to the limit. You push me to the limit and I love the way it hurts. So if you've been listening to any of my music, you'll notice that on the lives, that is one that I wrote. Go and listen to it. You can find the link below to the other music channel. It's still open. And also the vlog. Now, if you want your different sporadic readings that come out every single day, every single morning before I go to do one of my other jobs, which is driving as an independent courier, trying to find work on the system of being self-employed. It's not as easy as anybody thinks, especially when you're stuck in a BT box trying to find a code number about that big out of 10,000 parcels that are all in a warehouse with no air conditioning, no air. And you're like, got your glasses on, rocking up into a BT building thinking, where the fuck is this number out of 10 billion of them? For one parcel. So that needs to be delivered to another place within the hour, and you've got no clue or no help where this number may be. 80482, great. 1693290,684 section CBTPO T, no, PO, T, now I need the GO, right, now GO for now, P, 85, oh, fuck it. That's my life. Hello. Anybody stress me out and you're out. So anyway, there you go, guys. I thought I'd give you a bit of a laugh. I'm back a little bit. So if you want to really help me out, because my life is becoming very difficult, Pisces, don't forget, if you're wondering where I am I'm going where the money is, Dave, to secure my future. Right? So it'll be Patreon. Patreon is below. Okay? So thanks very much, guys. Really do appreciate it. So they're different readings, man. So I'll see you soon.